Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here on Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique. Welcome if you are new. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you with more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. I'd also like you guys to keep in mind that I will never reach out to you in the YouTube comments to offer you readings, services. I will also not reach out to you on any type of social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. So if there's somebody who's doing that, just know it's not me. Okay, oftentimes there will be scammers in this comment section that will, I don't know how, but I feel like sometimes they just say things that I would never say. I don't talk like that. There are some people that like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But I feel like for most of you that know me, know my personality, you know how I talk, the things I say, and there's people that just kind of are creating accounts, and they just say some really off the wall stuff in the comments pretending to be me, and no. No. So yeah, just be mindful of that. I will never do that. So just report them, block them, ignore them, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing what is blocking your success. Okay, now whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, maybe it's a goal, a dream, a desire, something that you have. We're going to look at what is blocking your success with that, okay? And then we're going to ask Spirit for some advice with how you can help things along to maybe be more successful in whatever this is. It could just be in general, okay? So take the advice that comes through with however it applies to your life. If you feel like the pile that you choose doesn't really resonate, doesn't make sense, it's probably not your pile. You can go ahead and choose one of the other piles that are available, okay? So pile 1 is going to be this Desert Rose Selenite. Pile 2 is going to be Goldstone. And then pile number 3 is going to be the Ammonite. Okay, so I am going to be adding in one of these cards to help you guys with choosing what is blocking your success. And I apologize if my voice kind of goes in and out. I just got done with like a really long private reading for somebody that was like 4 hours long. So my voice is like, oh boy, we need a break. So, okay. So what is blocking your success? Let's pull something for pile 1 with the Desert Rose Selenite. What is blocking pile number 1's success? What is blocking pile 1? Okay, I'm just going to put it face down for right now. Pile 2 with the Goldstone. What is blocking your success, pile 2? What is blocking pile 2's success? And then for pile 3, Spirit, what is blocking pile 3's success? Okay. So let's take a look. Pile 1, we have the Castle. And that is with this Desert Rose Selenite. For pile 1, what is blocking your success? And that is card number 43. Okay, and then pile 2, we have the Medallion, and this one is number 59, and that is with the Goldstone. Number 59, Goldstone, the Medallion. What is blocking your success, pile 2? I can already hear my voice is like crackling. Okay, and then we have, what is this, 24. This is for pile 3, card number 24, the Sustainer, and that is with the Ammonite. Okay. All right, so those are the choices. What is blocking your success? Like I said, you could use this for really any area of your life, whether it is spiritual growth, your career, your love life, your career and finances, family, anything, friendships, and just kind of apply the advice that's coming through if it resonates to whatever your situation is. Okay, so what is blocking your success? Pile 1 with the Castle and the Desert Rose. Pile 2 with the Medallion and the Goldstone. Pile 3 with the Sustainer and the Ammonite. Timestamps will be down below in the pinned to the comments and also in the description box. And I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, Pile 1. So those of you that resonated with the Castle, card number 43, and we're asking Spirit today, what is blocking your success? Okay, now this is one of the archetype cards from the Wild Unknown archetypes. I do want to read what this card is about because I feel like this is important to what is going on here. We are going to pull some tarot too, but I feel like starting off with this message will be really helpful so you can kind of apply that to what is going on with you energetically right now. Okay, so it says, it's no wonder fairy tales tell of sleeping princesses within castle walls. Like most archetypes, the castle is loaded with duality. It represents abundant riches, seductive fantasy, ornate wonders, and lavish adornments. Yet the walls are thick, cold, and shadowy. This card points to a tendency to hold on to possessions, quite possibly a literal home, or position that project the image of achievement while the soul longs to run barefoot in the forest, leaving it all behind. And we fall asleep to our deepest dreams. At times we must settle down, yet the castle lulls us with its spell of materialism, and we fall asleep to our deepest dreams. The castle can be a motivating force, an enchanting goal to travel towards, but it is best not to linger within its walls of decadent deception for too long. So when it's in its shadow energy, this can talk about that feeling of stuckness, depression, spells. Maybe this is kind of looking or perceiving a certain situation maybe that you're working towards. You know, are you kind of getting carried away with something in some regard? It also talks about walls, so literal walls. Maybe this can be symbolic for so many different things. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot. I need to make some room here. Let's take a look at the tarot. You know, so I feel like that kind of begs the question, if what you're trying to work towards right now, is it for the right reasons? Is it really something that your heart really desires? Is it something that's really in alignment for you? Or is it something that maybe, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of that saying, all that glitters is not gold, where maybe on the surface it seems like, okay, yes, this is what I want. But maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Okay. What is blocking your success? You know, the castle could also very well have to do with maybe some type of foundation. Maybe something that you've already built that you're trying to hold on to. We'll see. Maybe there, for some of you, there's a need for letting something go. What is blocking your success? Are you keeping yourself confined, right? Like in the castle, so to say, whatever the castle is for you. What is blocking your success? You need to broaden your horizons. We have the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. And I just, hold on a second, guys, because I put a bunch of tape all over it, because part of the imagery was something that you're not able to show on YouTube, but I don't want to put this on there anymore. I could just use editing to cover what I need to. I don't have to use post-it notes anymore since I discovered how to edit. Okay, so basically we've got this little bee here. As the overall energy, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm just going to cover up her bottom a little bit. That's not going to work. That's not working either. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here. Okay. So what is blocking your success? Well, two things that I'm noticing here. Well, we've also got the Ten of Swords here too. The Ten of Swords could be that we're overthinking here. The Ten of Swords is when we're kind of keeping ourselves like mentally draining ourselves with thinking and thinking and thinking, and I feel like in this case, because we have the Five of Swords energy here, this is about self-sabotaging thoughts. Okay, self-sabotaging thoughts. We do have the Moon that's present, and the Moon can talk about certain fears, insecurities, confusion, doubt, uncertainty. Because the Moon, with the Moon card here, this is about deception and illusion and a lot of unknowns. You know, so maybe in this case, with whatever this is that you're trying to, I mean, because the success is right there, the Six of Wands. If there's a lot of unknowns here with, say, like the path that you're taking to move towards success in this situation, because of the unknown. For some of you, it could be certain fears that are blocking you from being confident in your actions, okay? Because we do have the Knight of Swords energy here, and the Knight of Swords is very brave, courageous, focused, laser focused on something. You know, letting fears go, just focused on what it is that you're doing and getting it done. You know, we have also the Page of Wands energy here, which is about excitement and passion. You know, Now for some of you, like I said, you could either be getting stuck, because the castle is talking about your soul longing for something. And for some of you, it could be that those walls of the castle are the walls that you build around yourself, your own thoughts that keep you limited from being able to take action here. You know, for some of you, it could be that there is action that's required, focus that's required, you know, taking decisive action. Some of you might be also a little frustrated too, because whatever this is that you're working towards, maybe you're not able to see the results of your hard work yet. So there could be a lack of patience here. A lack of patience. And maybe it could even be something that's leaving you to feeling defeated and discouraged, disappointed, feeling hopeless. You know, this could certainly be kind of like beating yourself up about it. Now, some of you, it could be that the thoughts or the feelings and the emotions are something that you're having a hard time with breaking out of it, you know, because we do have the Ace of Swords here, which is a breakthrough. This is clarity. So I feel like I want to clarify. I want to clarify a little bit. So we do have Pisces energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Let's see. Let's start off with the moon is the major arcana here. Let's start with the moon. We have the Empress in reverse. Why is the moon here? Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of despair, desperation, not having the resources that we need. I feel like what Spirit's saying here, it's the way that you might be thinking about it, okay? Thinking about it. Your thoughts surrounding it. Because with the Empress in reverse, this is basically us closing ourselves off to receiving or to something that needs more nurturing. Like if we're trying to work towards, right, the goal in order for us to be successful, sometimes, well, all the time, it requires us to take action. And for us to be excited while we're doing it. So I feel like it's important to pay attention to the energy that you have while you're doing something. Okay? While you're doing it, what kind of vibration are you carrying? You know? Like, let's just say the goal that you have is, I don't know. We'll just say that you're why am I out of ideas right now? Probably because I just got done with a 4-hour private reading. Because you are trying to okay. Well, the Six of Wands is about being in the spotlight, getting recognition, appreciation, validation, approval, getting noticed, getting seen, you know. So let's just say for some of you, you're recording videos on YouTube, okay? And you feel like your videos are not getting seen, or they're not getting the attention that they should be deserving of, in your opinion, okay? And when you're doing your videos, that you're feeling discouraged, disappointed. You're beating yourself up about it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You know, just kind of like thinking of all the negative things, you know, all the negatives. And that energy is something that's happening while you're creating your content, right? You're putting out that type of energy towards what you're trying to achieve here, towards the success, instead of, let's just say, focusing your energy on excitement, passion, adventure. I'm pursuing my passion. I'm happy about it. This is exciting. I can't wait. Everybody can see me. They're seeing all my work. I'm so proud of myself. You know, versus this type of energy here. So I feel like there is something here. Maybe this could be insecurities with the Five of Pentacles energy, feeling insecure, not feeling worthy of what you're trying to be successful at. Okay? Maybe there's feelings of unworthiness to success. Not feeling deep down inside, and this could of course be subconscious, right? A subconscious belief of, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that success. I'm not good enough. Again, this could be beating ourselves up about it. I don't deserve that, whatever that is for you, that's tied to that success for you. Because the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of lack, emptiness, void, isolation, abandonment, feeling shut out by others, or shutting ourselves out, right? Or isolating ourselves. It's feeling that we don't have the resources, that the resources are not available to us. And this is tied into your feminine energy here. Okay? The Empress is the embodiment of love, of abundance. So if we're suffering from low self-esteem, low self-worth, we don't love and accept ourselves. We don't feel like we're worthy of abundance. We don't feel like we're worthy of success. We're focusing on the negatives here. Oh, it hasn't happened yet, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles is us investing our time and energy into something, nurturing it, right? Tending to our garden in a sense of what you're trying to be successful at. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, this is about us taking a pause to reevaluate and reassess. What are we working towards? What are we putting our energy towards? How can we get that garden to grow strong, solid, right? So that we are successful. But this also requires us to be patient, because sometimes there are certain things that require more time, right? And we can certainly be getting so frustrated that we feel like, you know what, I'm going to give up. Forget it. Right? Five of Cups. We feel I shouldn't have wasted my time on this. Why am I doing this? We start to feel hopeless. We start to feel discouraged. We feel disappointed because we're not seeing the results fast enough. Right? Also, the Knight of Swords could also be looked at in its shadow energy, with the Knight of Swords is also very reckless energy. It's impulsive. It's kind of like when we have tunnel vision and we're moving quickly to try to hurry up and get something done, but we're not taking our time to really look at, okay, what am I doing? Right? What am I doing? What was I working on again? What's the goal here? What am I trying to be successful at? So I want to look at the castle a little bit and see. Of course, it's going to be different for all of you, but I want to get into this a little bit. But I feel like there's something going on here, subconscious, something within the feminine energy, some kind of feeling of unworthiness, lack, scarcity. You know, the Page of Swords is also a need for us to kind of really pay attention to details, research, get more information. It's also about learning. Okay, Page of Swords is the energy of a student. So we're learning here. Why is the Castle here? Justice. Justice is about cause and effect. Cause and effect to the choices that we're making. What is the Castle here? The King of Pentacles. And the Lovers. The Lovers is about a choice, a decision. We have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is very resourceful. It's very practical. It's also very disciplined, organized, committed. You know, the King of Pentacles is a person who is very successful, right? He's got the pentacles to prove it. So he's got a lot of pentacles. Okay. He's got them hanging all over his antlers, showing them off. All his hard work, all his effort, all his commitment, all his focus. You know, the King of Pentacles also has to do with material wealth and security, stability. And the King of Pentacles doesn't become the King of Pentacles by focusing on lack, by focusing on self-sabotaging thoughts, by beating himself up, by feeling disappointed and discouraged, right? He continues to nurture that garden. He continues to focus. If he falls down, he gets back up again. So the King of Pentacles is about us being resourceful, using our resources, using the tools that we have, committing ourselves to what our goal is, and continuing to invest, right? Every day as we're working towards whatever that goal might be, we're not giving up on what the goal is, right? And for those of you where this goal might be career success, financial success, or even, you know, saying like, I want to be successful at love and I want to find a partner that, you know, I'm going to be in a long-term relationship with I want to be successful in love. I want to find a partner, right? The same thing applies. Why? Because we've got this Empress energy in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you where this has to do with love, and we've got the Ten of Swords here, which also has to do with pain. Pain. So the Moon, again, this is your subconscious. What's in there? The Empress in reverse. Something, I'm going to say offending the feminine. Something that's affecting the feminine energy. And we have lack here. So is this a self-worth issue for you? Right? Do you feel like you're worthy of this love? This is going to be building up that feminine energy, healing the feminine energy, working on nurturing the self, especially for those of you where this relates to being successful in your relationship or, you know, a partner, marriage, long-term relationship. You know, if we focus on lack and abandonment and rejection and pain and betrayal and trust issues and discouragement and disappointment, and it's never going to happen for me. I'm never going to be successful in love. I'm not going to this and I'm not going to that. If we're focusing again on all that energy, that in a way are those castle walls, those limitations. Okay. I want to look at that Six of Wands. We also have, what do we have? Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here as well. Why is the Six of Wands here? The Tower. the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hermit, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, And we do have the Tower here. The Tower is about, helps us to kind of break down illusion. Okay? And this illusion may be something that's happening around maybe what success needs to look like. And of course, success means different things to different people. You know? It means different things to each of you. For some people, you know, being successful means, you know, making 6 figures a year, having a house, having a car, having the marriage, having the family, having the cat, having the dog. And then for the next person, being successful means that they're surrounded with loving, supportive friends, to having food in their fridge, to having power, to having power, right? For those of you that don't know, there was a hurricane last week and we didn't have power for 7 days. So, you know, that's success for me right there. Being able to have power to be able to record videos for you guys and, you know, survive. So yeah, I mean, for some of you, if you're, you know, because the Ten of Pentacles has to do with wealth and long-term security and stability. Maybe for some of you, you know, if let's just say if money is the goal, material is the goal, is that taken away? I feel like, is that taken away? Because the Tower is about releasing and breaking down illusions here. Your castle is talking about how the castle can seem so decadent, like, right? Remember how I was saying something about like all that glitters is not gold, because you think, oh yes, when I make this amount of money, that's when I'm going to feel successful. When that happens, when this happens. So I want to look at this Tower here. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Star. So for some of you, this Tower is symbolic of you letting go of these illusions. And those illusions could be in your moon energy, right? The illusion of lack, the feeling of there's no hope, defeat. Because the Eight of Wands is about putting energy in motion. The Chariot is having willpower, determination, focus. The Star is about having trust, having faith, believing in yourself. So for some of you, I feel like with this Hermit energy here, there is a need for looking within yourself. Because your castle is talking about this whatever this is for you that you're really wanting here, that you're wanting to be successful in. And I feel like this might be a question of asking, like, is an ego's desire? Is it an ego's desire here? Because the Six of Wands also has to do with ego. It's feeling validated, right? Feeling validated. Recognition. So is it an ego desire here, or is it something that your soul truly desires? Is it like, and that's what I was saying at the beginning, is it really something that's in alignment for you? And the way we find that out is through the hermit energy, through deep reflection. Is this really what I'm wanting? Is this really what my soul desires? Or am I getting hung up on something? I want to see what this hermit is here. The Hangman. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to reflect inward to change your perspective. Okay, change perspective here. So we want to switch away, right, from this. We want to change our mentality and our perspective away from defeat, discouragement, disappointment, lack, scarcity. You know, there's a need for you to change your perspective into really believing in yourself. But also I feel like asking yourself, if what I'm trying to be successful at, is it really in alignment for me? Is it really what my heart desires? You know, the Six of Wands also has to do with validation. Are we seeking validation and approval from others of our worthiness to success? We have to, you know, validate ourselves and not depend on outside, right, to measure our success for us. You feel successful within the self, right? This reminds me kind of like when my journey on YouTube, when I first started my channel. When I first started my channel, hardly anybody, well, not this channel, my Moon Moth Goddess channel. This is the second one that I created. But I remember when I first started that channel, I would cry. I used to get upset. I was angry because I would spend hours recording and uploading readings. And back then I wasn't uploading on Wi-Fi where you could upload readings really quickly. I was uploading on data, my phone's data, which took hours to upload a reading. And sometimes it would get like to 90% uploaded, and then it would start all the way back at 0 again. And I would be like, oh my goodness. And I was still working full time there and doing YouTube. And I would get so discouraged because I spent so much time recording and uploading readings. And back then my channel wasn't very big. You know, I only had like under 1,000 subscribers, if that. And my videos were not getting watched. And I felt like so frustrated for so long. Like, why am I doing this? Nobody's seeing it. Nobody's watching it. Why am I doing this? But it was more or less having and watching people around me too. Because of course I've had lots of tarot friends, right? And people all starting their channel at the same time. And then watching them one by one leave and stop because they weren't getting the recognition, right, from you all, right? People weren't watching, and that was getting to them. And it got to me too. I was thinking, why should I keep doing this? I want to quit already. I want to give up. But I also watched, right, all of them, and I was like, no, I can't. This is what I want. This is what I desire. I want to be able to work for myself. I want to be able to step away from my job, my career, because this is what I want to do. And I kept going. Even with those days where I was so frustrated and crying, like, what am I supposed to be doing? I feel lost. And I kept going. And it paid off, right? I certainly was in that Seven of Pentacles energy where I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is the success at? Right? And this is basically telling us, don't give up. Don't stop now. Don't stop before you see the rewards and the fruits of your labor. You know? So it's certainly here with that hangman, changing your perspective. And also, the hangman is about surrender, right? Which also means we're releasing attachment to a specific outcome. And this is what it's going into. How are you measuring success? How are you measuring success? What else did I want to say with that? You know, for some of you, it could be being too hard on yourself. Okay? Being too hard on yourself. And I feel like also letting go of that attachment to what the success looks like. Okay? And I certainly went through this process too with my other channel, with constantly focusing on how many subscribers do I have? How many subscribers do I have? How many did it grow? How many more? How many did I lose? And fixating on the number as a measure of success versus that one person that would leave a comment. That one person that would leave a comment and let me know how much that reading that I did has helped them to give them clarity. Because that was my whole point of it, to help people, right? And instead of looking at that one person as, oh my goodness, thank you so much, it's making me feel reassured that I could keep doing what I'm doing, which eventually, yes, I got to that point. But it was after this struggle here of, I'm not getting seen, I'm not getting seen, I'm getting seen. How come my only subscribers went up only 2 today or 4, and it was 4 yesterday? What happened? What am I doing wrong? You know, because I was measuring that success with the subscriber count or the view count or the like count. So if you guys notice now on this channel and the other channel, I don't even put it on there anymore. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I'm here to do what I'm doing, knowing that I'm helping people, knowing that if it is that one person whose life that I touch to help to give them that clarity, that is how I measure my success. How does it make me feel? It makes me feel warm and fuzzy and, you know, like I'm like you guys, like we're all here together. We're all just hugging and loving each other and supporting each other. Right? Not by how many likes I get, not by how many subscribers I grew today. You let it go. You let go of that attachment to what that is, right? And find that sense of happiness and fulfillment and sex and success and believe in yourself. Okay? So I want to see what else Spirit has for you here. Okay. So what else, Spirit, for pile number 1? Wow. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have It's Time to Transform with Malachite. And then we have Selenite with Clear the Clutter. We also have Shungite here with Detox Your Life. And we have Embrace Change. Embrace change, right? Versus resisting it. It's time to transform. Embrace change. So this could be Spirit helping you This could be kind of shifting you a little bit for some of you. Clearing the clutter. Look at 2 of these energies here. Detox your life and clear the clutter. We're releasing something here. Letting something go. Embracing change. You also have open your heart here, and then at the bottom of the deck we have pyrite, and it says let the money flow in. Open the door. Okay. I want to see what kind of change is Spirit talking about. Grounding yourself is also something you guys are needing to focus on. What is this? Embracing change. What kind of change, Spirit? You know, maybe for some of you it is limiting yourself in some way, or a need for stepping outside of your comfort zone, because you do have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is about going down a new path. You know, with the moon energy here, it's a need to trust the intuition, even if there is unknown, even if something is not completely clear right now. We're being guided by our intuition, right? Towards success, towards abundance, towards happiness, towards joy. It's a need for, I feel like, checking in with your inner compass here. Let's see. What is this embrace change about, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune. That is change. Maybe for some of you, some type of change is needed. Okay? Because we're asking, what is blocking your success? In order to keep the success going or to achieve success, there's a change that's needed here, is what Spirit's basically saying. And maybe that means a change with the way that you think, a change with what you're maybe currently doing right now, right? Because again, the 7 of Pentacles is here. This is where we pause. This is, the Hangman is also about a pause. The Hangman is about taking a step back in order for us to gain perspective, right? Again, what am I doing? What is it that I'm working towards? How can I achieve it? What do I need to do? Right? The Wheel of Fortune is about change. It's also about us trusting in divine timing, needing to act when it is the right time. What is this embracing change here? The Wheel of Fortune asks us to be flexible. Okay? You're embracing change towards this 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, contentment, happiness, joy. We have the 7 of Swords. For some of you, the 7 of Swords can be insecurities, disorganized thoughts, okay? Scattered thinking. Mind is all over the place. Maybe that's why Spirit's saying ground yourself here. This is ungrounded, right? So let's just say we have lots of ideas. Okay, we're going to be successful. We got lots of ideas here. What if I do this? What if I do that? Well, is any of that energy focused like the Knight of Swords is? No, it's not. We've got our ideas and thoughts all jumbled together here with the 7 of Swords. We're scattered. Maybe we've got some fears, some insecurities here that are deceiving us. Our own mind, our own thoughts, right? Deceiving, manipulating us. You're not going to be successful. You should stop. Right? Letting the fears take over. The unknown scaring us. Quit now. Right? Quit now. Yes. So I feel like instead of, okay, first off, the 7 of Swords is about also strategy, coming up with a plan. Okay? Plan for change. Be open to change is what Spirit's saying here, right? It's time to transform. How are we transforming, Spirit? How is pile 1 transforming? The 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is about networking. It's about laying the groundwork for a solid foundation. Maybe this is time to get others involved. Maybe this is time for you to not isolate yourself and to ask other people's advice, to connect with other people, to help, to support you, to help build with you. This could be friends, this could be coworkers, this could be, for some of you, entrepreneurship, right? Building your business. Maybe it's time to transform your business a little bit. Maybe it's time to expand further, right? Especially for those of you who work and it's about money and business and career and stuff like that. Maybe this is time to look for another job. You want that King of Pentacles energy? Maybe it's time to embrace the change with looking for something else that your heart is desiring and asking you for. Please, pile one, can we do this? And you open to change, right? Because Four of Cups, this is boo-hoo, okay? Four of Cups, boo-hoo. This is feeling sorry for ourselves. This is a blind spot, right? Look at how she's focused over here, looking the other way, and Spirit is coming in with this cup to show her, here, this is what you wanted. Here's your key to success. Here it is, right here. And the Four of Cups is when we are distracted. We're distracted. We have a blind spot, right? Maybe there's something that we're not seeing. What is your blind spot? Pile one. What is this Four of Cups for you? Two of Pentacles. This is a need to make a choice. You want to be successful here. There's a choice you have to make, a decision here. There's a change that's needed in order to help you to get towards that success. If all we're doing is thinking, I want success, I want to be successful at this, but yet we're noticing that we're not getting anywhere, right? We're not advancing, we're not moving, it's not progressing. Okay, now it's time to take that pause. What else do I need to do? Right? What else do I have to do here? What is this Four of Cups? For some of you, the Two of Pentacles is, maybe this is your priorities. Okay? Two of Pentacles can be about juggling things. Are we doing too much? Do we need to focus in? Do we need to zero in like that Knight of Swords was? Laser focused on what we're doing. So for some of you, this can be about making choices here. Or need to, like I said, get your priorities in order. Let's get life balanced right now, and let's make some time to dedicate, right, like that King of Pentacles would, commit ourselves to the goal, whatever it might be. Maybe for some of you, it's committing yourself to healing, committing yourself to letting go of those negative thoughts, committing yourself to stepping outside of your comfort zone. Detoxing, decluttering is what Spirit's saying here. Don't be afraid to get rid of some stuff or some people or some, you know, because we have the Page of Pentacles here at the bottom and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about transition. It's about moving or moving on or away from something, which could be a person, a situation. Maybe for some of you, it is time to move on so that you can continue on your path of success. Okay? Maybe if you're with a person, let's just say, with a relationship, and you're like, why am I not successful with love? Okay, well, maybe that person is constantly disappointing you, or rejecting you, or abandoning you. Are you going to be successful in that? No, right? So now it's time to move on. It's time for change. We want to be successful in love. We need to move away from those people who are not that. We want a successful job, money, abundance. Is the job that we're working at, is it giving us raises? Does it notice us? Does it recognize, wow, pile one, you are amazing. Here's some more money. If they aren't, it's time to go. Right? So this is where Spirit, again, Wheel of Fortune is a time for change. And Spirit can be forcing us to change. For some of you, you know, it could be changing onto a new path, shifting you into a little bit of a different direction. And this is us needing to be okay with that change, being flexible. Universe is pointing me in this direction, flowing, even though I'm trying to go over there. There must be a reason. Universe is guiding me this way. Why? Because we're getting to that 10 of Cups. Okay. All right, so let's get some last messages. Pile number 1. What is blocking your success? Any other messages for pile number 1, Spirit, to help to guide them? We have in flow with money. We love that. We love being in the flow with money. I love it. And we have number 43 here, which is the Emperor and the Empress. Balance, right? Your masculine, your feminine energy. In flow with money. We have light in the unexpected. Number 16, which is Tower energy. Perhaps with that Tower, this is you, for some of you, having an epiphany, a realization, right? Something being revealed to you. We have ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Which means if we have this dream, right, that we're working towards, that we want to be successful at, we're getting fear and moving it away from us, right? Get away. Go away. You're not part of this dream. You're not part of this path to success, fear. I do want to look at this. I want to see what the book says about this. And this deck was actually gifted to the channel. The Sacred Creators Oracle. It was gifted by... Who sent this? Elizabeth. Elizabeth sent this in for us to use. So thank you, Elizabeth, if you're watching this. Okay. So number 16 says the unexpected, upheaval, disarray, working with sudden change, lessons from unexpected sources, spreading love in difficult times, showing your true self, being a light worker in a place where it's needed most. And it says something unexpected is emerging quickly. This type of sudden change can be exhilarating, yet it can also feel like things have gotten way out of control when parts of our regularly scheduled reality begin to crumble. While the future will be unpredictable during this upheaval, know that the universe is holding you close and that this change will expose a handful of opportunities that you can't see just yet. What shimmers beneath the rubble, love? Love, light, meaning, happiness. They are all hidden in your current situation. So allow them to flood into your life by actively searching for the meaning in the madness. You will see that this is exactly what you've been preparing for. It's during challenging times that your star stuff can really truly shine. So take a deep breath and seek the light in the darkness. There's so much of it to work with. So it says, is there something about your life today that you have been looking at all wrong? What's fractured and what's working? And which pieces are worth keeping? What exponential growth and transformation is available to you? What light in the unexpected is staring back at you with its silver lining? Okay. So I feel like there's also for you, pile 1, a need for you to trust this process. Okay. Trust this process. Spirit could be slightly helping you to shift and change a little bit to get you towards a success. It might even be a situation where, let's just say, you have this vision of what success to you is in your mind right now. And Spirit's like, oh, no, that's not good enough for pile 1. We've got something better. but you have to be open to change. So the success that you have here might be something far greater than what you even have in your mind right now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 1. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the medallion, this is going to be your reading. And I think we are going to start off with kind of doing what I did for pile 1, which is reading the message. And this is from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. Reading the message for this card to kind of help with this message here. And we're basically asking Spirit, what is blocking your success? So let's see. There it is. Okay. So the medallion, it says the passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds. Some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. So this card in the shadow aspect talks about something that is burdensome, an inheritance, or something, habituation. Okay? So are we doing maybe something out of habit? So with your question here, what is blocking your success? This kind of makes me feel that Spirit's asking you here that what is this that you're trying to work towards? Is it really, and this is a very similar message that came out in pile 1 too. Is what you're trying to move towards with success, whatever this is it really something that's in alignment with your values? Is it really something that's in alignment with you? Okay. Are you doing it out of habit? Out of necessity? What are your reasons, right? What are the reasons surrounding it? Let's see what's coming through. Pile 2, what is blocking your success? What is blocking pile number 2's success? The King of Cups. Is this your emotions with it? Is this tied into your emotions in some way? What is blocking your success? The 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. What is blocking pile 2's success? The Star, the Knight of Swords. What is blocking pile 2's success? 4 of Pentacles. This is attachment, possession, control. What is blocking your success? The 2 of Pentacles. Empress. Okay. We got Taurus and Libra here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Five of Swords was right underneath that Empress. I'm going to put this out here. Okay. The Five of Wands also being here has to do with competition. Competition, comparison. Are you comparing yourself and your success to others? The Five of Swords can also be self-sabotaging thoughts. Are you doing this to please others? I want to look at what the Four of Pentacles is here. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? The Hierophant. The Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, well, I almost feel maybe for some of you, is there a fear of failure here? Okay. For some of you. The Four of Pentacles is a need for building a solid foundation. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles is also about security. Security. And I feel like there's either a fear of loss here. The Five of Pentacles is the energy of scarcity, lack. Like we don't have what we need. Feeling that we don't have what we need, or that our needs are not going to be met. So this may in fact be a need for you to stabilize, okay, your own energy. There is also a need for, with the King of Cups energy here. The King of Cups is a very calm, balanced, emotional state. Okay? Some of you, there could be a lot of emotionally based decisions, which could be leading to impulsivity. Meaning that we could certainly be doing things from an emotional attachment or need or desire, and not looking at the bigger picture. Like, why are we doing it? Why are we working towards this? I'm also feeling for some of you with the Star energy here, this is a need for having faith, having trust, believing. But I also feel, because we have, like I said, that Four of Pentacles is attachment, control, possession. Like, are you trying to control the way in which the success is happening for you? Okay, I'm going to give you an example, and of course you can apply it to whatever this is about in your life. But let's just say that you want to be successful in love. You want to meet your person, your partner, your spouse, and you want to be in a successful, healthy, happy, long-term relationship. You want to settle down, okay? But yet, you are holding on to a person who does not share that same desire as you. And you're attached to that person and saying, I want to be successful with this person. I want it with this person, right? In a way, by doing so, you are trying to control, right? Instead of allowing that success to come in for you where you are, or spirit is able to give you what you're looking for, what you truly desire, right? Which is the healthy, happy, long-term, stable relationship. But yet your focus is, I want it with this person. So in a way, it's kind of like we're limiting ourselves from having what we want and being successful with it versus trying to control and not, and we have an attachment to the outcome with said person. Okay? Now that could be the case with anything. It could be saying, okay, I want to be successful at this job, but I'm not ready to change. I don't want to leave my job, or I don't want to go move and start all over again and find another job, where you can have maybe much more success. Because the Four of Pentacles can also talk about stagnancy. Being too afraid to change. Being too afraid to take a risk. To stepping outside of our comfort zone. And I feel like this could be certain beliefs that you might have. Okay. Fear of failure here for some of you, like I said. Self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts. You've got a lot of fours here. You've got the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and you also have the Emperor here. The fours are about stability. Okay? About a stable, solid foundation in which to build upon. And with the Two of Pentacles here, this is unstable. Okay? This is unstable. It's also about a need for making choice, getting priorities in order. I want to see what this Two of Pentacles is for you. Ten of Swords. I'm going to have to cover her up a little bit. But we've got the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing the Magician is at the bottom, okay? The Magician is about focused intention. Focused intention. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. So if we have, right, a goal, a dream, desire, something that we're working towards in order to be successful at it, I do feel like also I'm seeing like something mentally happening here. The way in which we're maybe looking at something is something that needs to change here. Okay. Or, like I said, this can be solely an emotion attached to success, right? There's a need for balance here. In a way, because I'm also seeing justice here at the bottom, right underneath that. Justice is about weighing things out. It's about head and heart. So if we're emotionally attached or connected to something, right, as a means of success here, but there's also a need for you to think logically about the situation, right? Rationally. Is this truly, again, where the Medallion is saying, are you doing something out of need, or I'm sorry, out of habit, right? Habituation. Because justice is about doing what is best for your highest good. So whatever this is that you're trying to work towards, I feel like this is Spirit wanting you to ask yourself, whatever this thing is, does it really serve your highest good? Or are you being emotionally, say, impulsive here, where it's not even really something that's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment, but it's just like, I need to do this. I want to, like are we fully thinking about it? Is it really going to lead us towards what it is that our soul truly desires here? So I feel like in some way, Spirit might be asking you to, I don't know if I want to say really reconsider, but let's see what this medallion is about. We also have Libra energy here, Gemini, Virgo. Why is the medallion here? What does this have to do with? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is about discernment. It's about logic, clear thinking. The Moon. The Moon is about confusion, doubt, uncertainty, fear, insecurities. So is there something that's clouding your judgment here? Maybe for some of you, is your own fear getting in the way? Is your own insecurities getting in the way? What is this medallion here? We also got Pisces energy. There's the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about, well, both of these cards can be about deception, illusion, trickery. So what is blocking your success? Are your own thoughts deceiving you? Are your insecurities deceiving you? Maybe into thinking that you cannot do something. That you can't make your dream or your wish or whatever it might be come true. Maybe for some of you, it's the fear of the unknown that's blocking your success. Your own thoughts that kind of restrict you, limit you. I want to look. Let's see. What is this moon here? The Knight of Wands in reverse. For some of you, this can be being impatient. Okay, being impatient. The Knight of Wands in reverse is kind of like, I want what I want and I want it now kind of thing. I want what I want and I want it now. You can certainly feel irritated, impatient. This is taking too long. For some of you, there might also be what's blocking your success could be simply a lack of motivation, a loss of motivation, a fear of taking action towards the goal or dream to lead you towards success. And I'm seeing Eight of Swords here at the bottom. For some of you, it's your own negative thoughts that could be limiting or keeping you held back from your success. This is self-limiting beliefs. Maybe your own fears getting in the way. Okay. So I am feeling, like I said, there's a need for balancing both the mind and the heart. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. I do want to say, pile 2. We're about I think with your pile, about 20 minutes in, okay? Pile 1's reading was long, okay? I don't want you to think that if your reading is shorter that means I'm paying any less attention to the piles, not giving them each their time. Sometimes there are certain energies that come through in the readings that are just wow. And it requires more cards to kind of unpack stuff. But yours is a little bit, I would say, a little bit more straightforward than pile 1's was. So don't ever think, with any of the readings that I post that I'm favoriting one pile over the other. Okay, I'm here for you. Let's see. Pile 2, Spirit. What is blocking pile number 2's success? I love these cards, so they just all fly out like that. Okay, so we have see the magic. I need for you to see the magic. We have get back into balance. Okay, that was the message that came through here. The Justice is also about balance. We have open the door. We have let it go. And this is important when we're trying to manifest. Okay? Sometimes we're trying to control when it happens, how it happens. And there's a need for kind of focus, do what we need to get done, and then let it go. Trust that the success is going to happen. Okay? Trust and know it is. You've done the work, right? You're doing what you need to do. Let it go. It means we're not trying to control how it happens for us, when it happens. Okay? In a way with that, it's kind of like when we're trying to micromanage the universe. Right? We have be the bigger person. Release your emotional baggage. Okay, like I said, for some of you, this could be emotions. A need for emotional balance and calm. I mean, who knows? Maybe for some of you, there could be something that you're going through that is indirectly affecting you. Like let's just say you're going through, your love life is in shambles and you're going through a bad breakup and you've got all that stuff going on and you're trying to focus on work. You're trying to focus on being successful and getting that raise and doing that. But yet that energy from that other situation that's happening that has nothing to do with your job is affecting you. Okay? Find your calm. So yes, this is clearly a message for you, pile 2. Calm, balance, release your emotional baggage, let it go. So to me, this is kind of like a need for also clearing your energy, that there's something within your energy field in a way that's kind of blocking you, right? Blocking you from it. Whether that is your own thinking, right? Your own perspective of it, making maybe emotional decisions like, oh yes, this is going to make me happy. I want to be successful at that. And it's like, it's not even something that's in alignment for you. Right? But it's kind of like making those emotional decisions and thinking, okay, this is the way, this is what I want. And then 3 months down the line, you're like, why did I do this? This isn't even what I wanted, but it's just because we're in that state right then and there of thinking, this is going to be it. This is going to make us happy. So it's important that when we are, right, trying to be successful at something or trying to achieve success with something, that we're clear, right? We're in a clear headspace. We're calm. We're grounded. We're focused. We know what it is that we're doing, what it is that we want, and being very aware of the steps that we need to take in order to get there. But also being discerning enough to take a look at our life at anything that is not in alignment with whatever that goal is, so that we can then release and let go of people, situations that do not align with that path to success for us. Okay? I'm also seeing embrace change here. This is when I forgot to pull over here. Embrace change. This is Spirit saying, see the magic. How are you going to see the magic? How is pile 2 going to see the magic? Three of Wands. It's coming. It's coming. We've got the Three of Wands energy here. Here's your success right here, pile 2. That is success. The Three of Wands is about something that is on the horizon. It's coming towards you. So this Five of Cups energy is basically Spirit saying to you, it's happening, okay? You might not see it yet. The Five of Cups is when we're feeling discouraged and disappointed and sad and feeling like all hope is lost. Okay? And this is Spirit saying, see the magic here. Maybe see the magic in, like, watching how Spirit brings this in. And a need for trusting. Okay? A need for trusting. You have the Star here. The Star is telling you that your wish is being fulfilled. It might not be in the way that you expect it. Right? But if we're attached to, it has to look like this. I have to be successful with it this way. And this is a similar to the message that came out with pile 1 too. It's a need for us to release control. Which is something we're all guilty of. Okay? Myself included. Because it happens to me too. I'm focused on one thing and I'm like, yep, it needs to be that. I need to be successful with this right here. And if I'm not successful with it, then there I go. Into the Five of Cups energy. But Spirit's saying, see the magic. Watch as it unfolds. Okay? Be open to embracing change here. The Star is about having trust. Having faith. The Star is guiding us towards it's guiding you towards your North Node. Okay? Your destiny. And the vision that we might have in our mind of success might be very different than what Spirit has planned for us. Okay? So let's get some last messages here for you. Pile 2. Anything else that Spirit has for you? Anything else, pile 2? We have Your Soul Shines. Card number 34. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Okay, card number 51. So this is letting go of fear. Letting go of fear. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Okay, this is where Spirit is saying, see the magic. Overthinking how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what is it going to look like when it happens, what day is it going to be, right? That spoils the surprise. It spoils, so again, this goes back to that message of a need to release control. Okay? Release the how, release the when, and just focus on what you're doing, right? Taking the steps that you need to. The now, okay? So that is pretty important. This is a need to focus on here and now, not future, right? Focus on what you're doing here right now to move towards that success. What needs to happen? What do you need to change? What do we need to do? Okay? And one of those things is being present. Not in the past, not in the future, right here, right now. Okay? And this beautiful deck here is the Sacred Creators Oracle that was gifted by Elizabeth. So thank you so much, Elizabeth. This is beautiful. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile three. So those of you that resonated with this card, the Sustainer and the Ammonite, this is going to be a reading. So today we're finding out what is blocking your success. Okay, so we're gonna, I want to start off like I did for pile one and pile two. I want to read the message here because I feel like this is going to help to give some information, kind of set the tone for the reading. So this is from the Wild Unknown Archetypes. This is number 24. So let's see what this is about. I already know, but I want you guys to, because I work with this deck a lot for private readings, but I want you guys to get the full message. Okay. It says the Sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of daily life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. The Sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the Sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the Sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The Sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. So when it's in a shadow energy, because basically this is what this is, we're asking about your blocks here. This is being overworked, resentful, trapped, and tired. Okay? And when it's in its light energy, which would be when we don't have the blockages, right? We feel abundant, generous, supportive, and reliable. So it says the Sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships. Now that might be romantic, or it could be even like with jobs, okay? Some type of commitment, that they resist necessary change. So some of you, what's blocking your success could be stagnancy, resistance to change, okay? Maybe there's some type of change that it's needed here. So we're going to pull the tarot and we're going to see what is coming through here for you with what is blocking your success. Okay, pile three. What is blocking your success? The Strength card. Leo energy. What is blocking your success? The Two of Swords. The Lovers. What is blocking pile three's success? We've got the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, the Empress. You know, I feel like the Empress has come out in every single pile today, whether upright or reverse, but she's come out. What is blocking your success, pile three? The Ace of Swords in reverse. So is the Six of Wands. This is so cute, because we are talking about success today, and Spirit is brought out, I think, the Six of Wands and the Empress for like every pile. Okay. What is blocking your success? What's at the bottom? The Page of Wands. Two of Wands is underneath that. Two of Wands is about planning and also about making choices. Making choices. Ace of Wands, inspiration, new beginnings, judgment. This is about making a major decision. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel like there is genuinely a fear of change here. A fear of stepping outside of your comfort zone. You know, because in a way with the Sustainer here, it's kind of like trying to keep and hold on to like what you got. And the Lovers is also about a choice, making a decision. The Two of Swords is about having conflicting thoughts or ideas. It's also a card of indecision. Ace of Swords here could be a lack of clarity. The High Priestess is here, which is the intuition, your inner knowing. So I do feel like there is a need for you to listen to your intuition. You certainly could have fears here because we do have the Strength card. Maybe some of you are lacking confidence in yourself or in trusting your intuition. I want to clarify this a little bit, but we got Leo energy here, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. Let's see. Why is this Two of Swords here? Judgment. Five of Pentacles. I feel like this card has also come out in every pile as well. Every pile. What is going on with collective? What is the Two of Swords here? Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is about using discernment. Also logic, clear, rational thinking. But it's also about taking decisive action. And Judgment is about answering the call of our soul. Your soul's calling. Perhaps some of you, whatever, you know, you're trying to find success in right now, or wanting to be successful, okay, it's going to be different for all of you. You know, judgment is literally about making a judgment call, making a decision. I feel like another important question here, especially with Judgment being here, because Judgment is about life review. Looking to our past. What have we learned from our past? And our past decisions that we've made have all brought us all, right, to where we are right now, okay? So if we look to the past and we say, okay, the last time I ignored my intuition and I made a decision, look where it got me. And I'm not happy, right? So we can kind of look to our past for wisdom, for knowledge, so that we are able to make good decisions moving forward. Okay? Two of Swords can also talk about confusion, feeling confused, feeling indecisive, having maybe two different ideas on our mind. This Five of Pentacles, though, is about despair. Okay? Feeling the energy of despair, desperation, scarcity, lack. Some of you might be, you know, really having a difficult time, because the Five of Pentacles is when we are feeling we are without resources. Maybe this means money. Maybe this means a home. Maybe this means, you know, we've got a lot of debt. So, or we're in need of help, right? The Five of Pentacles, we could be in need for help. So I want to, we can certainly feel insecure here with the Five of Pentacles energy. Feel insecure. We can feel isolated. We can feel alone. Like no one's there to help us. Okay. We can feel like we don't have the resources that we need in order to be successful. And maybe because there is a fear of loss or a fear of, I would say even failure with that energy. That could also be something that's blocking you from success, right? Is our own thinking here. And I notice that across every pile is a lot of this has to do with our own fears, our own limitations, like us standing in our own way. Let's look at this Ace of Swords here. We have Scorpio and also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is about foresight, thinking ahead, planning ahead. Sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we're living in the moment and we're not thinking about what we need to do in order, what step we need to take, or even taking that first step in order to be successful, right? And that first step is the scary one. So some of you, it's just kind of getting that momentum going, right? Remember we saw the Two of Wands earlier. The Two of Wands is when we're at a crossroads, when we've got a choice to make. It's when we're still in the planning stages. Maybe you're planning here and you're like, okay, what do I want to do? You know, how am I going to be successful here? Well, the Three of Wands, first off, if we're stuck, right, and we're indecisive and we're like, okay, well, how am I going to achieve success in this situation, whatever it might be? The Two of Swords, when we're feeling like that and stuck in our mind, the twos connect to the High Priestess, okay? All the twos, the Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, they all connect to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a need for us to look within the self because the answers are within. The High Priestess is your higher self. It is your intuition, your inner knowing, your compass, right? She is guiding you through your life. If we listen, right? If we listen. And we need to quiet the mind when we do that. And that's what the Two of Swords is about. When we're confused, when we've got conflicting thoughts and ideas going on in our mind and we just feel so confused and so stuck and so indecisive, this isn't a traditional tarot deck, but a Rider-Waite deck. But it's the same imagery here. We're looking at, what is this, a cheetah? With a blindfold on. Okay, and it's the same imagery in the Rider-Waite deck with a woman who's sitting. She's got a blindfold on. She's got her two swords there. And what she's doing basically with that blindfold covering the eyes is that we're meant to use kind of like our second sight here, right? We're meant to go within. We're meant to be still, be quiet, because that's when we can hear the inner voice, right? So I do feel like one of the things that's blocking your success here is a need for you to connect in with your intuition more, to quiet the mind so that you are able to receive the clarity that you need and you know, okay, this is what I need to do in order for me to be successful. And then once we have that clarity, then we can make that big decision and we can take that first step, right? The Three of Wands is about setting things in motion. Setting things in motion. Now, some of you may have already taken that first step. You may have already made the choice, already made the decision, and you're like, okay, How is this going to turn out? Okay. Well, at this point here with the Three of Wands, what else do we need to do? Right? What is the next step for us after this? How else can we grease the wheels in our favor once we've taken that first step and put the plan in motion? Right? What do we do now? What's next? What's next on the list? Okay? When we have a goal, a desire, a dream, whatever it is, right, that we're trying to be successful at, then we have hopefully some type of list, right? This is what I want to accomplish. These are the steps that I need to take in order to get there. And we are going to work at that list, crossing things off, right? Day by day that passes, so we know that we are going to achieve and we are going to be successful with whatever it is. So let's see. What is this Ace of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Pentacles. That is hard work. That is effort. That is commitment. Dedicating ourselves. Putting in the time. Putting in the energy. We want to be successful? We have to put in the work. Right? We can't just kind of like be that Three of Wands and say, okay, here it go. Now what's going to happen? Right? I did a little bit of work. I took that first step. Now what? And just kind of wait. Right? Because this is what this is. The Three of Wands is about anticipation and waiting. Waiting for our ships to come in. But we still have to work here. Okay? We still have to work. We still have to commit ourselves to improving or getting better or putting in the time and energy. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is about self-mastery. It's about apprenticeship, or like kind of like what an apprentice does by getting better and better and better at the skill, at the talent, at the job, at, you know, whatever it is you're working towards. And maybe for some of you, this is also focusing on self-improvement, right? Becoming a better version of the self. Being more tuned into the intuition. Following your heart's desire. Because the Lovers is also divine guidance, right? We're being led and guided by the divine. Are we trusting it? Are we listening to our inner voice? Why is the Ace of Swords here? Look at this. That's no good. We have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is a mental prison of negativity. Negative thinking, self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts. This is us standing in our own way, our own fears, our own insecurities, whatever it might be. So maybe for some of you, this is a need for working on getting these thoughts under control, right? Being aware of them, okay? When we're going down that rabbit hole of negative thinking, functioning from a place of lack, of scarcity, of despair, of desperation, I feel too with the Empress energy here, some of you are really, and this again was something the Empress has shown up in every pile. Why? Why, Spirit? Okay. The Empress is the embodiment of the energy of the feminine. Divine feminine energy. The Empress is about creation, fertility, growth, expansion, nurturing, love, abundance, prosperity. This is us loving ourselves. This is us accepting ourselves. This is us being body positive. This is us knowing what our worth is, what our value is. This is us embodying the energy of love, embodying the energy of abundance. This is knowing we are worthy of the success that we're working towards. You do deserve to be successful. You do deserve abundance. You do deserve love. You have to know it, live it, breathe it, think it, feel it. Right? If you're consciously saying, I want success in the situation, but in the background, right, we've got this happening. Think about what kind of energy we're putting out here with that manifestation. Okay? Universe responds to frequency, to vibration. So if we feel like we're not good enough, we're not deserving of it, we're unworthy, we're insecure, we're negative thinking here, does the universe feel that vibrationally that we really want that success here? Universe is like, what did pile 3 say? What did they say? I can't hear them over the noise of this, of their negative thought. Right? Their negative thoughts are loud. They're overpowering, right? So for some of you, this is, right, putting work into mastering your thoughts so that you no longer let these thoughts, whatever they might be, to get in the way. This is you embodying the energy of the Empress, both of these feminine energy, the Empress and the High Priestess. The Strength card is also about you finding your inner strength and your confidence. This is very much connected into the solar plexus, okay? And the Empress is going to be the sacral chakra. That is your creative center. This is you being strong, being courageous, being brave, being confident in yourself, boosting up your self-esteem, right? How do we do that? We come to this Empress energy and we learn how to love and accept ourselves. To be our own cheerleader. To know that we are worthy of the success here. You deserve it. Right? We all deserve it. We all deserve to be successful in what it is that we choose to do. I want to clarify the Empress. Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay. Some of you, I feel like you are, I'm getting a couple different messages with this. Some of you are needing to move away from people, situations that are no longer bringing you fulfillment. Okay? Things that are not in alignment with whatever that success is. Things that are not helping you to get there. Okay? The Eight of Cups is about walking away from our vices, from our addictions, from maybe certain habits that we have that are unhealthy. Whether that is the habit of sabotaging, right, our own ideas or, things like that. This is letting those things go. Okay? For some of you, this is starting something and not finishing it. Okay? Get all excited. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to start it. I begin it. And then it starts to go away. then we walk away from it. We don't put in the effort, right? So there's a need here to, Page of Swords is also a need for looking at the details, looking at the information, doing the research, okay? What is needed in order for me to nurture, because the Empress is all about nurturing. Whatever that thing is that we're trying to be successful at, we have to nurture it, right? In the same way that we would take a seed, right, and put it into the soil. What else are we going to give that seed? Sunshine, water, nutrients in order to help it to grow. We have to tend to it. We have to care for it like it's our baby, right? Like the Empress would do. If we plant that, because the Ace of Cups is also about potential of something, right? We still have to nurture it. We still have to give it love. We still have to, put in the emotions and the energies. For some of you, it could be asking yourself, do I love this? Whatever this thing is, do I love it? Am I passionate about it? I want to look at this High Priestess here. We got Gemini here. High Priestess. Page of Pentacles. Look at this. For some of you, your intuition is kind of guiding you towards a new opportunity here, maybe even a new path. Page of Pentacles is about working on a project or starting a new project. A new beginning here. So for some of you with that sustainer, like I said, maybe there is something for some of you that you are needing to let go of. Letting go of something in order to have and find the success that we are looking for. Okay. What that is for you, like I said, it could be many different things depending on what it is. Job, relationship, friendships, anything. This is new beginnings, new opportunities. We're needing to let go of something. So I feel like what Spirit's saying to you here with that Page of Swords is maybe look closely, look carefully. What do you have going on in your life right now that is not maybe saying adding value? Okay? Because remember that sustainer energy is trying to hold things together and resisting change. So let's just say it's a job that you're at, the career that you have, the job that you're at, and you're just like working so hard, and no matter how much work you do, you're not receiving the recognition that you deserve. You feel undervalued, you feel underappreciated, you're not getting the raises, you're not being seen by a person, by the boss. And if you're not being valued, right, with where you're at, should you be staying there? Are your needs being met? Because with that Five of Pentacles, it says they're not, right? So maybe for some of you, you're needing to kind of make that decision too. Am I being valued with where I'm at, or with whatever this is that I'm working towards? Whatever this is surrounding? Do I feel like I'm being valued? Am I being paid enough? Am I receiving the love that I need? Am I receiving the recognition, the admiration? So I feel like this is important for you to kind of look, right? Because Judgment, again, life review. We're looking back, right? How did I get here? Look at all those little details. What can we release? What can we move away from that is not in alignment, that's helping us to lead us towards this success here? You know, because the Six of Wands is about standing out. It's about being in the spotlight, receiving the recognition, the validation, the appreciation, the praise, the raises, the, you know, here she looks like she's celebrating here. She's got all these flowers that are being thrown at her like, oh my goodness, pile 3, you're amazing. And she's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So, I want to see what the Strength card is about. Because this is Spirit basically telling you here that you have to be strong. That your strength is required. Face your fears. What is this? What is this for, Spirit? The Moon. Okay. This is about your fears. Pile 3. The unknown. The uncertainty. This is also connected into our intuition. Okay. I feel like this is facing your fears here. The 3 of Pentacles is about laying the groundwork for the solid foundation. And also, you know, the 7 of Pentacles tells us be patient. Don't give up. Put the work in, right? The 7 of Pentacles is about nurturing the garden, right? These are all the seeds that you planted, okay, to help you to gain success towards whatever you're working towards, but it also requires tending to, right? Effort, commitment. You can't be like, okay, I'm going to plant these seeds in the ground and just kind of abandon them, leave them. I mean, sure, in some places that have really fertile soil and rain and sunshine, those plants are going to probably grow on their own. But if we're really thinking about it in terms of like, these are your goals here. You know, we have to be patient. We have to give it what it needs. Put in the effort, commit ourselves to it. Right? To also improving the ways in which we work towards our goals. Right? We can certainly learn a lot from our past and the decisions that we've made. And thinking about what worked really well and what did not. Right? We can learn how to be much more focused, how to be more decisive, how to be more discerning, how to look at the details, how to pay attention to the information, how to read between the lines or look, you know, within something, at something. Sometimes we can grow really impatient because we feel like I've worked towards something, but I'm not seeing that it's really developing here, so I'll just walk away. It's not working. I give up. And this was something that I was telling pile 1. I think it was pile 1. Yeah, this happened, same thing when I was doing my other channel, my Moon Moth Goddess channel. I wanted to give up so many times. I posted readings. Hardly anybody was watching them. And I was like, F this. I am not doing this anymore. Why am I doing this? I'm working and sitting here all day long, recording videos, and nobody's watching them. Okay. But I didn't give up. I'm still here. It's almost going to be 5 years this year. 5 years. So this is about us not giving up before we start to see the fruits of our labor. But it also requires us, again, to be strong. You know? I feel for some of you, with the Strength card also talks about compassion and gentleness. Which means we're not trying to force things. Right? Not forcing things to happen. Being confident, facing our fears, Okay, let's see what else for you, pile 3. What is blocking your success? We've got remember your worth. Remember your worth. We've got overcome your fears. Schedule yourself in. Okay, make time for you. Make time for the things that you desire, that you want. Self-care. We have bring in the light. Bring in the light. What is blocking your success? Citrine is also a really good crystal to work with for abundance. It says feed your creativity. Carnelian. This is sacral chakra. Get out of your comfort zone, pile 3. Get out of your comfort zone. We've got live in the now. Right now. What are we doing right now in this moment? Being present to work towards success. Not in the past, not in the future, right here, right now. I want to look at this bring in the light, but I think that it's because the moon card is a very shadow energy, right? It's the subconscious, it's fears, it's the unknown. Bring in the light. The Emperor. This is the masculine energy. The death, ooh, you guys. The death card in reverse. That is your resistance to change right there. The death card in reverse is not only the resistance to change, it is also when we are not bringing certain things to an end that we need to. Holding on to certain things that we should be letting go of. People, situations, ways of thinking, unhealthy patterns of behavior, right? So with the Emperor here, the Emperor is about looking at the bigger picture. It's also about discipline, stability, structure, a solid foundation, planning, strategy, okay, coming up with a plan, and then taking decisive action. But if we're resistant to change, you know, you need, and you do have your Empress down here, we have both the Empress and the Emperor here. Both of these energies need to work together, right? In order for us to be successful, it can't just be all feminine energy or all of our masculine energy. We need both of them to work together. That reminds me of the Chariot, which is about balancing two opposing forces of energy. Yin and yang, shadow and light, feminine, masculine. We need to bring them into balance to work together. Okay? Feminine energy, nurturing, creativity. We're fertilizing, right? Fertility, growth, expansion. And then the masculine energy is where we get all of the getting things done, right? It is the foundation of which we feel secure, where we can say, okay, yes, I'm going to build this here. I can create this here. So for some of you, this might also be working maybe even on your masculine energy, right? Being more disciplined, being more organized. You know, the Emperor is also about loyalty. Being loyal to yourself, right? If you make a promise to yourself and say, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be successful with this, do that. Don't break those promises to yourself, right? Because then that goes into not being able to trust oneself, right? If you break promises to yourself, how can you even trust you? You know, we feel something, okay, I want to do this, I'm going to do this. And then we give up on it. So every time your intuition is sitting back like, Yep, pile 3 said they were going to do it, but I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I don't think that they're going to do it. They said that the last time. And look where we are. So, yeah, there's a need for discipline here, a need for being loyal to yourself, right? To your dreams, your desires, your goals. It's maybe for some of you, it's about stabilizing your own energy, right? Really committing yourself to something, keeping that promise to yourself. Yes, I'm going to do this, and follow through. Okay, I want to see what this death card is in reverse. You know, death is about transformation, change. We've got temperance here, which is about balance and alchemizing energy. So what can we release? What can we let go of that is not in alignment with helping us to that path of success? Is it the negative thinking? Is it, you know, a need for letting go of something? Releasing something here? We got Aries and Sagittarius and Scorpio. Four of Pentacles. Some of you, again, this is fear of stepping outside of your comfort zone. Okay? The Four of Pentacles can also talk about attachment. Attachment. Possession. Control. We're trying to control something. We don't want to change it. And then we have the Hierophant here. Some of you are needing to change your beliefs. Okay? Hierophant, Taurus energy. Some of you changing your beliefs. All right, so last messages, pile number 3. Anything else for pile number 3 here, Spirit? And this is, what is this? The Sacred Creators Oracle, which was donated to the channel by Elizabeth. So thank you so much, Elizabeth, for sending this in. We have make a mission statement for your soul. Okay, make a mission statement. And I'm sure you've seen that with certain businesses or companies that have like their mission statement. This is Spirit saying, make one for yourself. Make one for your soul. What is your mission statement, pile 3? If you're open to sharing, put it in the comments. What is your mission statement for your soul? We have bliss is worth creating. And we have from, for, crossed out. And we have from. Why does it look like that? Bliss is worth creating. From, for, from. Pile 3. Nourish the sacred feminine. Okay, so yeah, some of you working on healing the feminine energy, nurturing your creativity. Okay. And then we have balance. In balance, it says. In balance. In balance. I think I want to read a little bit in case some of you don't know what a mission statement is. We'll get a little bit more. But mission statements are generally like something that a business has or a company has that says, this is what we're about, this is what we're aiming to do here, right? This is what our goal is. This is what why we're here, what we're trying to do in the world. So it says a soul journey, finding meaning in life and work, guaranteed success and happiness. The self-care message says a need to ensure you are on the right path, believing that happiness comes after success, chasing money and material things. Okay? So, okay, that is something to talk about here, because believing that happiness comes after success. Okay? Because sometimes we go through life and we say to ourselves, I'll be happy when XYZ happens. I'll be happy when this happens. I'll happy when, everything is pushed away. Your happiness is pushed away. Success is pushed away. I'll be happy when this, when that. What about right now? Okay? Chasing money and material things. Some people, that is success to them. If they have the more stuff they have, the more happy they're going to be. The more successful they're going to be. Okay? And if that is what you're choosing to do, that's your path. There's nothing wrong with having material things. However, I feel like many of us have learned, right? And it's something that, I feel like everybody's different and I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like I've definitely learned myself that money is not everything. Material things are not everything. Okay? And for some people, it is. So again, success is defined differently by different people. Some people have that attachment to material things and think that is success right there. Having the nice car, having the house, having this, having that, and that is success. Where for other people, success looks like I have beautiful, loving, supportive friends around me. I know what it is to love. I know what it is to be loved, and that is success. I have food in my fridge. I have a beautiful connection with my children or with my family or with my pet. So, okay. So it says, let go of that big overarching life purpose thing and make a mission statement for your soul, whatever that looks like today. Don't get tricked into spending a lifetime trying to pinpoint the perfect be-all and end-all goal. Simply move toward what makes your heart happy and you will be perfectly poised for soul purpose success. Sacred tasks aren't always logical or rational, and they are certainly not going to fit squarely into an old school template or life plan. They come from spirit. You will recognize them by how propelled and inspired they make you feel. If you feel any anxiety for not having created your path yet, that's because you already know that you are meant to be doing something greater in the world. The beauty here is that you can start anytime. Ask yourself, what's my sacred why? Underneath money and success and stability and beyond independence, creativity and inspiration, why do you do what you do? Imbue your mission, your why, with passion and knowing. Find satisfaction and meaning in what lies in front of you today, so that you can build the rest of your success from there. Write your mission statement. It says, what do you want to focus on? What are you passionate about? What do you want to accomplish? And who do you want to become? How do you feel compelled to help? What motivates you to change? Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.